Good morning, my fellow slaves, my brothers and sisters. I'd like to take a couple minutes of your time if I can. I know you're very busy and your time is very valuable. I understand. I just need 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes. My name is Joseph. I am the son of greed. I am all nationalities and all colors. And I am a slave to Canada, the same as you. I have calluses on my hands and on my feet. And I am as poor now as I was when the day I was born. I am 53, and I've been paying taxes my whole life. Just like you. I don't own a home. I don't even own a car right now. I'm native from the eastern shores of Canada. But at the moment, I'm on the west shore. And I would like to free Canada and my brothers and sisters. I've been on a lot of adventures in my life. I've been across Canada probably 5, 6, 7 times. It is a beautiful country. Too bad it's slavery. I'm here to tell you that if I bought a car, if I went to a dealership and I bought a car, and I didn't pay for it, they would come and take the car. You didn't pay for it, so you don't own it. Much like Canada, I am a native, or part native, and my treaty has never been paid out. Ever. I've been working since I was 14, and I've been paying taxes all my life, from 28%, sometimes up to 40%, depending on what I was doing. I've been paid upward of $80,000 a year in taxes, and yet I still don't own a home, and I'm still a slave, like much of you. Your government is lying to you. It's lying to all of us. I want to fix that. Your taxes are supposed to be taking care of you. It's supposed to be taking care of all your necessities in life. Home, food, water. That's what your taxes is meant to be for. And that's why you pay it every year for. That's the whole point of taxes. Now you're sitting in a spot where you have to pay your taxes, and if you want your home and necessities of life is up and above your taxes. When our visitors came across here and made deals with the natives, wrote up treaties and stuff with the natives for the land, it was never paid out. My treaty was never paid out. I want to travel across Canada with all of you behind me. And I want to fill old treaties, and I want to write new ones. And I want them paid out before we go forward. Before Canada goes forward, the land has actually got to be yours. Your houses, your homes, your malls, your schools is all built on native land, stolen land. This has got to be corrected. That can't be. You don't want your home and your stuff on stolen land. It's native land. And time I'm done this, we're going to be giving away land to Canadians, to our visitors. Free land to our visitors, because the land is still ours. You didn't pay for it. You don't get to build on it and live on it. I'm sorry. It's stolen land. But it doesn't matter, because once we take back Canada, all land is going to be free. I want to go from one side of Canada to the other. I want all treaties paid out, new ones and old ones paid out. I want reservations to be a thing of the past. I want natives to be accepted into Canada and actually be a part of Canada. Be Canadian. Owning a status card is like having a yellow star on your coat. It's like having a tattoo on your wrist. And if I could turn around fast enough to catch time, I would take that star off that Jewish person's coat and I would remove that tattoo. It leads into nothing good. And us natives, this is a prime example of it. So I want the land to be free. And I want natives to have the land back. And I want our taxes to take care of us like it was meant to be. We should all own a home. If you've been paying taxes for over 10 years, you should be in a home. That's what your taxes are for. Everybody should own a home. And that your taxes should include your food, water, all your necessities, like it was meant to be. If we're going to redo Canada, let's do it right. There's a bunch of things we have to get rid of that I would like to get rid of. After I've done my journey across Canada, from treaty to reservation, buying out old treaties and putting new ones in place, it's going to be a one-time deal, one-time shot. A little pinch to Canadians. Ouch. Not a big one. There's not a lot of money here. Not a lot of money for natives anyway, not at this point. But you will all benefit from it, I promise. Reservations have to go. This is the first things we should do. Welfare has to be a thing of the past. No more welfare. If you're a single mom on welfare, you work for Canada now. Because being a mom is a job, and you get paid for doing a job just like anybody else in Canada. Welfare is a thing of the past. You're a single mom, gets a home, gets a piece of land, so she can grow veggies and teach her kids how to grow veggies and how to live. Because I'm telling you, our greatest resources in Canada is not water and oil. It's not water and oil. It's our children. So no more welfare. Single moms get paid and they get a home. They get a paycheck like everybody else. They're up in the mornings working all day right until they go to bed at night. It's a hard job. They're teachers. They're Santa Claus. They're the Easter Bunny. They're father. Most of them. They're moms and dads. Welfare is going to go. Unemployment, insurance, unemployment is going to go. That's the next thing. It's got to go. Unemployment. No such thing as unemployment. Every man and woman on this planet that is working right now, you're only going to work for 6 months. You're going to work for time and money. Time and money. Because time is more expensive than money. Money is not really important at all, even though the government would want you to think so, but it's not. Time is. The more overtime you work, that bigger car you want, that fancier house you want, you're stealing time from yourself, from your wife, from your kids. No more. That's no more. That's not going to happen. Watch the divorce rate go down. You work 6 months out of the year. If you're married or with a partner, so does she. You work 6 months, Then you come home and you teach your kids. You get them up in the morning, you teach them life. You teach them how to fish, you teach them how to hunt, you teach them how to grow veggies, you teach them life necessities. And when your 6 months is up, you go back to work. And then your wife gets off work and she takes over as teacher. It's not rocket science. It's not rocket science. I want to eliminate all credit cards. Anything that keeps Canadians on a treadmill has to go. Big corporations, pyramid schemes, credit cards. You have to leave Canada. You're not welcome here anymore. Bye-bye. All that debt has to be eliminated, paid off, and these corporations have to leave Canada. They're killing Canadians. All apartment buildings will be owned and bought out by Canada. Canada will own all apartment buildings. All apartment buildings will be single dwellings for single people. No family is to be raised in apartment buildings. That's not where your kids go to be raised. You get a home. You go home to your house with your kids. No apartment buildings for families. All schools and churches going to go. You won't need them because your parents are your teachers. They're wise. They've been through a lot. They've been through slavery. They've been through everything. We know what to do and what not to do, and we know what to teach our kids. And the most important thing to teach your kids, no matter what color you are or what nationality you are, we are all brothers and sisters, and we should treat each other as such. You won't need churches because God is within you. God is within you, not outside in some building. You teach your kids about God. Funny story about that. God's children just killed our children. That's not acceptable and it's not going to happen ever again. All cutting of the forest must stop. No more cutting trees that are naturally grown. There's trees that have been around here for many, many years. You have no right to cut them. You don't own them. Nature does. It's against the law to cut trees or any brush of any form because it's not yours. If you want to cut trees and profit from it, then go grow your own trees. Go grow your own trees if you want to cut trees. Pretty much the same as the oceans. No more fishing in the oceans. All ships have to be out of the ocean. The oceans is so much damage. It's ridiculous. It's so dirty, disgusting. It has to be cleaned up. You can block off channels. You can take over lakes. You can take over ponds. And you can stock it with your fish to show your kids how to fish. Or fish supply for the community, which is fine. I'm looking for a new Canada. And I want to start going across Canada soon. Because it's getting worse every day. And like I said, I want to visit every reservation. And I want old treaties paid out and new ones written. And I want it all paid for before we move forward on any of this stuff. The land has to be Canadian land. Canada land. Before you're allowed to profit off it. Which is fine. If you ever wonder what I look like, look over your shoulder. I'm in a ditch as a slave. And if you look over, you'll notice that my shoulder is touching yours. I look just like you. Old and tired, stressed and worried. Calluses on every part of my damn body. I need you people to push me forward. Push me up in front. We do it quietly. We do it quietly, just me. I'll start on one end, like I said. I'll go across. I want to meet each and every one of you. The only person that actually needs to know about it is our Prime Minister. I want him to know about me and know what's going on. And I want him to get on every radio or every TV station he can and let people know I'm coming. I'm coming to free Canada. Everybody in government has to go or retrained and refurbished. Canada is for Canadians. I don't know about you people, but giving $600 million to the press for good headlines. That's not happening. That's our money, not government money. Giving billions of dollars to a space program. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Let's take care of this planet before we worry about space. Let's take care of our little planet first. There's a lot of things that need to be done, a lot of fixed, and I'm just giving you the tip of the iceberg. I don't want to run Canada. I don't want no title, Prime Minister or anything else. It's all tainted. All those titles, Prime Minister, Cabinet, it's all tainted. It's dirty. It's all ran by greed and selfishness. I really don't want any part of that. I just want a free Canadian people. My last adventure, if you will. Please give it to me. Thank you. Anyway. Our children does not have a chance in hell to survive on this planet the way we're going. They don't. We're leaving them oceans of garbage and genocides from the past. It's not right. They're stepping forward on a negative foot. We are all brothers and sisters, and we're all in this together. And the only way to get out of it is change, and change now. I thank you for your time this morning. I know you're all quite busy. My name is Joseph. I'm son of greed. And I'm a slave in Canada. Just like you. I don't want anything you have. But I'm going to take everything you got. I don't want it, mind you. I just want to be responsible for it.